Greetings to all. This is Dr. Alvin Singh. Here we have a question. In a moss, the sporophyte, option A, produces gametes that give rise to the gametophyte. Option B, sporophyte arises from a spore produced from the gametophyte. Option C, sporophyte manufacture food for itself as well as for the gametophyte. Option D, sporophyte is partially parasitic on the gametophyte. Let's find the answer. Here I like to give a word explanation for gametophyte and sporophyte. Look at that. The word gametophyte, because it produces gametes. The same way, sporophyte, it produces spores. So listen carefully. Gametophyte produces gametes, sporophyte produces spores. Accordingly, when you are looking at the first option, sporophyte produces gamete. What did I write? Sporophyte produces spores. It means it cannot be a right one. When I come into the next one, sporophyte arises from a spore produced from the gametophyte. Spore produced from the gametophyte. What did I write? Gametophyte produces gamete. Sporophyte arises from the spore. This also option also, this first sentence also cannot be a right one, because gamete fused and form a zygote. Right, guys? Look at that. Gametes fused and form a zygote. Zygote only gives sporophyte. Listen carefully, everyone. Zygote only gives sporophyte. But here what it gives? Sporophyte arises from that. That means that is also cannot be a right one. It's wrong. Come to the third one. Sporophyte manufacture food for itself as well as for the gametophyte. For this we have to know the structure. Look at the structure. Example, let me draw one of the moss. Name is Funaria. Okay, so this is the leafy structure over here. It is a gametophytic in nature. Okay, gametophyte generally N in nature, haploid in nature. That haploid nature produces gametes. The gametes will be fused, as I have written here. Zygote will be formed. The zygote develops, and they form a structure like this. This is called capsule, seta, like this. Now, as I have given here, this portion is gametophyte. This upper portion is sporophyte. Now, what is the explanation we need to get it here? From the gametophyte only sporophyte arises. That means the sporophyte is depending on gametophyte for food. Sporophyte is parasitic over gametophyte. Now, what the third option gives here? Sporophyte manufacture food for itself as well as for these. Of course, it cannot be. Fourth option, that means it is wrong. Fourth option is partially parasitic on the gametophyte. This is the right option, because as I told you just now, it is growing on the gametophyte. That means they are parasitic on the gametophyte. That is correct. Okay, and also it is partially, because once they grown, yes, they can become a separate body. Right? That will be concept will be, because initially they will be depending and get the food from there. That's what the word you have given, that it is partially parasitic on there. That's all. It is the correct answer. I hope you all understand. Let's see the next question. Next question is, which one of the following is common to multicellular fungi, Filamentous algae and Protonema of mosses? Option A, diplontic life cycle. Option B, members of kingdom Plantae. Option C, mode of nutrition. Option D, multiplication by fragmentation. Look at that, guys. Diplontic life cycle. Option A. Generally we know what is diplontic life cycle. In that, sporophyte is dominant body. Sporophyte is dominant body. Sporophyte generally we know diploid in nature, which is represented with the term of 2n. But here, as I have given a 3 organism, multicellular fungi, filamentous algae, Protonema of Moses. They are not, all of them are not diplontic. Example from the word, it's a Protonema of Moses. Protonema over here, this is belonging to gametophyte. This is belonging to gametophyte. So that means Protonema is N in nature. Okay? Gametophyte. Right? Second one is filamentous algae. Filamentous algae 2n in nature. Sporophyte. Third one is multicellular fungi. Right? This generally fungi is having the haploid body commonly, and also they have a types. Based on this, they will go for haploid or diploid like this. So the option A cannot be a right one. Coming to the next one, members of kingdom Plantae. Of course it's not, because we know filamentous algae, this is coming under Plantae kingdom, right? Protonema, Plantae kingdom. Multicellular fungi, kingdom fungi. So it means it cannot be a right one. Mode of nutrition also, we know fungi, yes, that follow heterotrophic nutrition. Okay. Second one is filamentous algae that follow photosynthetic. Of course, we can write autotrophic nutrition. Protonema of Moses, autotrophic nutrition. So that is also wrong according. We are coming to the last one, multiplication by fragmentation. Fragmentation, we know the body which will get divided, and each body portion will be considered as a new organism. So that property available with all organisms. Here also, here also, here also. Because multicellular fungi having the asexual method of fragmentation, filamentous algae are also having the asexual method of fragmentation, Protonema also. So that's what option D is correct over here. I hope you all understand. Let us see the next question. Let's see the third question. Which one of the following matches is correct? Option A, they have given a name of fungi here, Alternaria. What kind of sexuality? Sexual reproduction, asexual or sexual. So that reproduction nature they have given here. So option A, Alternaria, sexual reproduction absent, belonging to the class Deuteromyces. Option B, Mucor, reproduction by conjugation, belonging to the class Ascomyces. Option C, Agaricus, parasitic fungus, belonging to the class Basidiomycetes. Option D, Phytophthora, aseptate mycelium, belonging to the class Basidiomycetes. Look at that, guys. And then let us start from here. Phytophthora, aseptate mycelium, Basidiomycetes. Here, Phytophthora, the fungi name is correct. Yes, they have a aseptate mycelium, but the class what they belong to, this is wrong. Okay, this is actually they belonging to Phycomycetes. So, but they have what they have given over here, Basidiomyces. So, by the way, yes, it's wrong. When you are coming to the option C, Agaricus, we know mushroom. Parasitic fungus, Basidiomyces. Yes, their class name is very correct. They are belonging to the Basidiomyces class only. But they are parasitic fungi. That is the area we have. Because Agaricus mushroom, we know that it is used to grow on soil also. Saprophytic may be a correct word. But parasitic in the sense where they depend, they must be a living body, right? So, but Agaricus used to grow on the decay body, old decay twigs, branches, this kind of area. So that is the reason we cannot consider they are parasitic fungi. So it is the wrong answer. Coming to the point, mucor. Mucor, reproduction by conjugation, belonging to the class called Ascomyces, they have given here. Here also the problem is mucor belonging to Phycomyces. So that means that option also we cannot consider over here. So the option it's wrong by this. First one is Alternaria. Yes, they are belonging to the class Deuteromyces only. Sexual reproduction absent, because we all we have studied that is Deuteromyces, which is called imperfect fungi. Imperfect fungi. Because while making the division of this particular class, initially both asexual and sexual belonging to this particular class. Later, those sexual reproduction, those who are involved in a sexual reproduction, they were classified into the other classes, whether Ascomyces, Basidiomyces, and Phycomyces, like this. Those groups are divided into that. So only asexual involving fungi are coming under this group. So that is the reason they have given over here sexual reproduction absent and class name is Deuteromyces. So this option is absolutely correct. Okay. So I hope you all understand. So all three questions, the explanation whatever have given you. Thank you all.